Hello everybody, you're here with Claro Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today is an exciting episode because it's a new product and a product that I've been waiting for forever. Okay, not forever, just for the summer, but so here we are. Batman. Oh no, Tom Ford. Tom Ford. So this is the new white suede eye and cheek palette from Tom Ford, and we're gonna open it here together, and I'm very excited about it. So if you're interested on this product, please keep on watching. All right, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please ring the bell in the right hand corner. It tells you when I upload new messages. And here we go. All right, so what do I have on my face? Just so you know, I just did a video on the Shiseido medium cover foundation. It's supposed to be 24 hours with all this new technology, active 4 technology, resists heat, humidity, and motion. So I'm very excited. I really like how it looks. Radiant, comfortable, nice, easy. I think it compares to the Forever Dior. I said that on the last video, but we'll have to do a comparison side by side. Anyhow, let's move it along. I know you're here to see this baby, so the first thing is to open it here together. It seems smaller than I thought. I thought it might be a little longer. I'll compare it to one of the others that I have, but we'll see. It's a nice size. I mean, I like this size actually. But, so we're opening it. Oh, it does have a packet, but okay, there you go. So it comes with this little white little pocket, and then you open the lovely white with gold. Love it! You know, it reminds me a lot of the Dior boxes that I've been receiving lately. I love those. I like this white and gold. I need to figure out how to put my label on the top, white and gold. I just love it. Just look at that. Oh, lovely. So it says Tom Ford also right there. This feels elegant. It's not cheap. So I appreciate that. So it does have a full mirror. And it has the little thing. Okay. Love, love, lovely. Okay. So the first impression, it is a little darker than what I thought given the pictures. So like this, I thought it was gonna be more barely there or soft look. We'll see how it looks on the skin. But just on seeing, I was like, oh, it's not this pinky, softy, you know, natural. I mean, they're kind of natural colors, but you know what I mean. So that was impressed, and I actually appreciate it. So we'll see. Now, I heard the formula on this white suede is not as good as the one, because that's another thing I want to point out. This is not the one that is being released in other places of the world. So I know, like, you can get the other one, like there's a place in Japan or in China. I think New Zealand has it pull out. And it was part of the Soleil, do I have here? Yeah, the Soleil collection for the summer. So all of that is with that. I'm not very sure then what happened. I actually, when I ordered this, the first thing I thought it was that one, but it's not. This is called Raw Desire. It also says 01 Raw Desire, but it's a different formula and it's a different color. Now, looking at the pictures on Instagram and such, they look extremely similar. Perhaps the other one more coppery, more shimmery. It totally reminded me of Charlotte Tilbury, you know, the Pillow Talk and all of her palettes. But they're very similar. And since this looks so different in person than on the pictures, then yeah, I really don't know what to tell you. If I could get the other one, I would, but now they're so similar. So I'm in the fence. But the one thing I do want to compare to, so this is the other Tom Ford that I have. This is Intensity Moonlit Violet. I really love this palette. It's been nice. I don't wear it that much, but I have so much makeup. But I really like this color. They were sold out immediately. These are all limited edition, but I'm pulling it out to see. Yeah, it's the same size. I don't know why I thought it was bigger. I really did. So, okay, same size, just white suede. Let's swatch and try this on. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so the first thing, it doesn't have a bronzer, and I was gonna wear bronzer before greeting you. However, I want you to really see these colors, so I'm not gonna do that. Now, this could be, I guess, used as a blush because it has some color in it, but I would use it more as a highlighter, even though it's not a highlighter. I don't see a lot of shine or shimmer. Let me swatch this two first. Oh, it does have, oh, I'm very surprised at the texture. Okay. Can you see this? This on touch feels very soft and light, and almost like a highlight, even though you can't really see a lot of shine in it, but in my finger does. Do you see that? All right, let me do it again. Okay, you see, oh man. I wish you can see, it's not transferring on the, but it has a little bit of shine, so I will use this as a highlighter for sure. And the other one feels like heavier on the touch, as if it was, what do you call it, when it's kind of baked, but it's not. It just feels very different in texture. All right, so since I'm not good at describing and the words are not coming, but you see this one has a little more shine. All right, so it's not a bronzer. So I was gonna do a bronzing. I think that's where I was saying, that's where I was going with it. But instead, I am going to bronze after if I need to, because I wanted you to see the actual colors, right? So I'm gonna apply this one first, just because it's lighter. But again, I have a feeling that either this one is more as a highlighter or as a smoother on top of the blush, or as something under the blush. You know, like Chanel came out with La Comète, was it La Comète, where there were this coral blush and its companion, which was very peachy. But it was supposed to be another blush, and everybody was saying you can use it as a highlighter, but you barely see it there. But when you use them combined, it really, really made a difference of how the darker blush look. So I'm wondering if this is the same. That's why I'm applying this first. Now, it did bring me some color, so it's not nothing. I mean, this is nothing, and this is some, right? So this looks very nice, natural, I think. Wow. So on this side, I'm going to apply the other one, which is going to be darker, because I want to, like I said, this will be this one first, and here it will be put second. Am I making sense? Oh, I hope so. All right. So So it does give a two looks. I mean, to begin with, if you want a very natural or if you want a little bit more color, I wonder how putting them together, you know, like, but there you go. So this is one, love it. I'm wearing Casablanca on my lips. That's a lipstick. This is Lip Color Rouge Lèvres 03 Casablanca. I have a mini, but I love it. I love this color because it gives me enough color not to be nude and barely there. No, it is a lipstick, but it is very, just the right amount of color for a very, I wouldn't say natural look because you look like you have makeup on, but a very understated, everyday, or even elegant look. So I really like that lipstick color. All right, so what do you guys think? So there's the stronger. I could put more if you really wanted to see the color, but I want to keep it. So two looks for sure. So now I'm going to apply the lightest on top and see what it does. Yeah. Whew. Oh, yeah. Tom Ford. And then I'm gonna apply the stronger blush on the other side. So let's see if we see a difference. It's a very little minute difference, but I do happen to like how, if you want a stronger look, I will put the lighter first and then the stronger on top. If you want a very natural, smoother look, I will put the stronger first and then the lighter one. I mean, it's a minute difference, but oh wow. See, this one looks so smooth. Really. You see that? This one looks a little stronger, bolder. All right, I'm gonna equalize. I'm gonna put now a little bit of the lighter on top. This is so lovely. So in conclusion, you really could wear this without the bronzer. Now me, of course, little stubborn me, let me just apply a little bit of Terra. Just a tiny bit because I want a little more definition. This is making my face fuller, which is good. It's more babyish. I mean, I think it's a little more youthful. But I like my little, maybe because of my short hair, or I just like a little definition there. You see? Because I like my skin, my face a little thinner. All right. You see a difference, or is it just me? Okay. So we're done with that part. Love it. And I'm very surprised. This will look a little coral stronger, but no. Like, let's see if I find here. I don't want to take a long time, so I need to hurry for my eyes. But if this is the ones I was telling you about. Oh no, not this one. Okay. All right, so I found the two Chanel that I was telling you about, and I just really want to compare it. So they don't compare, especially the coral, maybe this one. They don't compare because I'm swatching it next to it. I find the Chanel, okay, let me show you on the swatches. So this is the Chanel. So this one is the lightest in Chanel. You can't really see it. That was the whole issue. People say you can't really see it, but it does perform different. This one and this one in the Tom Ford, you can see, and it did give some color. So I think in that sense, it's a little more usable if you want just a tiny little bit of color. Now, these two seem very, very similar. Maybe this one a little more pink. But this one looks too strong on me, believe it or not. So I like using it in combination. That's why I bought this. But this color, you don't need the combination. It can work on itself. So in that sense, I much prefer this ones. Different color, yes. This is a little more summer, you know, the bowl, you see the pink. This is more brownish. Look, yeah. So different color, but it made me think of that, especially the combination. All right. Moving along. So what are we going to do with this? Well, the first thing, I guess, let's swatch them, right? And see what we have working for us here. And I'm going to swatch it on my other hand. All right. I had heard this about this shades, that the white suede, this palette, was harder to work on the eyes. And just by swatching them, I noticed this two, the darker two, I had to go twice to get the color for them to swatch. So that means this two, it will need a little bit more to build up the color, I'm guessing. So I did notice that. There you see, there's the fourth one, barely there, very white. So maybe that is what they mean, but it's harder to put the color on the eye. But I went twice and I got the color, and look, now they swatch. That's two swatch, two times. And I think it's enough color, so we'll see how they perform. And this one is the one with shimmer. Again, when I watch them swatch, it totally reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury. You know, with all her rose gold sort of thing. So we'll see how it looks. All right, so the first thing We're gonna use the lightest, this one all over. That one barely showed, so I'm not expecting really much. Maybe just build a canvas with it, yeah. So not much here. But if you just wanted to put something, you see, it did light it up a little bit. Look at the difference, right? You can't see, but since I always crease with my foundation and it's a little darker on the bottom, and so if you just want to make a canvas or soften it up or just put something, you can do that. Yeah. And then you could also do it with this one if you want just a little more light reflecting on the eye. I'm not gonna do that right now, so I don't combine them. But so the next thing then, I'm gonna use this one because remember, this one has a little bit of shimmer. So I'm gonna use the one on the bottom, and I did have a hard time in the swatches. Let's see. No, it gives enough color. I wouldn't say it's hard. It's just very, very light and understated, which I happen to like for every day. Look at that. So if you wanted to use this for an elegant event where you look all made out, maybe this is not the palette because it will be hard to make it look. We'll see now with the darkest. But I like this very natural sort of look, so I'm not mad about that. And I am using a Refer brush 15. So I thought this brush in particular would help pick up more product. So you do see that I have to go back and grab my color and then use. I think that's what they mean by it's harder formula. I think I'm repeating myself, but there you go. But look how natural, right? I mean, if it's natural what you're going for, it looks very nice. Now let's apply a little bit of the shimmer on the lid. First on the outer, because I don't know how dark it is. Nice, pretty nice. So very understated, natural, softy colors. So definitely not a fun palette, but if you want an understated, very natural, very just lovely. You see? It does give you that peachy, golden. So it's not just golden, like a lot of the palettes I've been trying lately. This one is more peachy, and it's not rose gold like I was thinking. So no, it's more peachy gold, more orangey. So if you guys like those blushes that have a lot of not necessarily just peach, but more orangey peach, I think you're gonna love this. Those are not necessarily my colors. I go more for browning kind of peach, but I'm not disliking this. All right, so let's go and put a little bit of liner and see if that would change things. This one. Now, I did have the same problem with the swatch, so let's see if it's also that light. Oh yeah, it's like our girls. It's very, very light. I mean, look at that. So, okay. So this palette is not about showcasing the eyeshadows, but it is about giving that kind of tint shade to your eyes so you look like you barely have makeup on. So I like that. It has its use. All right. You see that? I'm actually very tempted to even apply it all over my lid. Let's do that. Now, is it because I'm craving a little more color? Remember, I can still put the eyeliner and the mascara, and then it will totally work, right? But I am craving just a tiny little bit more of definition, and I'm having to go back. So if you don't mind that, and I'm not even sure it's building, it's tinting. I mean, it's putting eyeshadow on. Of course, you can see I have shadow on, but it's so understated. You see that? I think it's very lovely. So I am going to apply a little bit more blush now that I have the eye. A little bit more of the highlight. Okay, so do I put some eyeliner? Yeah, I think I will. So to summarize my experience so far, I'm liking it. It's understating, it's elegant. I am having to go back several times. Now, what did I pick? This is Bordeaux. It's not even cocoa. It was between the brown or the Bordeaux. Let's put this one on. A little reddish. So I apply a little bit of the Bordeaux, which is a little bit wine. I'll swatch it. And it did shift. I mean, look at the difference, right? It looked nice. And I was gonna do a brown, chocolate brown, which is the most casual, normal, but I'm feeling a little more adventurous. So I am gonna grab, so I have here bronze, and I'm gonna try this one. But it reminded me also, you could try, now I'm tempted, but the Blue Carbone Chanel, the new one, this one will also, because of the grayish kind of blue, it'll go with this and it'll go with the look. But let's go with bronze from Victoria Beckham. Why? Because this one has a very distinct, you see that? So I'm just curious of how this one will look. Let's see here. All right, so I am back. I put the Bordeaux on this side, the eyeliner, and the bronze on the other, these two colors. So bronze and Bordeaux. And look how much it really shifts the way it looks, right? And imagine if I had put the Blue de Carbone or the chocolate eyeliner, I think those things will really change the look. So that is the beauty of this kind of palette, which they look nude, but not completely. So let me go back and finish up with some mascara, and I will be right back. All right, so I am back. I put some of this Pat McGrath Fetish Eye Mascara. I've been loving this mascara. I've been loving it because look, it does give you that fashion style without being over the top, and it lasts, it doesn't freckle, and it's so comfortable in the eyes. Like I don't feel it. I forget it's there. It's just beautiful. So anyhow, back to today's video. So I just wanted you to see the Bordeaux and the bronze. It does changes the look a little bit. So I wanted to show you that. Now I'm gonna go and finish my eyebrows with the Tom Ford Gel, and I will be back with the final look. All right, so I am back. So I added the Tom Ford Gel, which is one of my favorites, and every time I do a full look, that it really enhances the look. And I added some cocoa eyeliner on top of what was already there, cocoa, because I wanted to bring a little bit of more brown to the look and see what you thought. So this one's still kind of the Bordeaux with the cocoa, and this is still some of the bronze with the cocoa. But so you see how you really can ramp up the look. Or be very understated like it was without the eyeliners or the different things. So very, what would you say? It's not a versatile palette. It's just one of those, I wouldn't say even nude or neutral, but it's one of those understated, sort of natural, but not, because you can see that there's coloring tint. And just beautiful. So there you have it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please ring the bell in the right hand corner. Please comment down below, and thank you very much for watching, and please let me know what you think of this palette. All right, there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.